Without mastering your psychology, you are leaving a lot of money on the table. Let's dive into the 5 deadly day trading psychological mistakes that you're probably making, derailing your profit. Discipline and mindset is what separates the pros from the amateurs. And look, I know this because I've taught more than 10,000 traders myself. Now, first off, I want to start with the obvious, and that is just simple overconfidence. You know that feeling after a good few trades, you get overconfident, nobody can tell you that you're wrong, even the market. The market can take away that ego just as fast as it gave it to you. Look, I've been there. I felt like I couldn't lose, and then you get slapped by reality every single time. So you just have to remember every single trade is a new beginning. And so you just have to remove that Superman mindset, thinking that you're invincible from losses in the market, because that's when the blowups start to happen. You get overconfident, you think you can't take a loss, and so you start to ignore stop losses. That's where the bag holds are born, and that's where your trading career comes crumbling down. Over the last 5 years, I've taught more than 10,000 traders, and this is one of the most common psychological mistakes that they make that ends their trading careers. You cannot tell them anything. And look, I was in those shoes before. I've been there. I've done it. But the difference is I eventually learned from it, and I grew out of that stage. The issue is a lot of people have so much pride, such a big ego, they don't learn from it until it's too late and they have nothing else to trade with. Then you have mistake number 2, and it's falling for FOMO, the fear of missing out. You see a stock taking off, you have this itch to get in, you want to be a part of it, you don't want to miss out on this crazy move. And look, answer me this in the comments. When has that ever worked out for you? And the one time it does work out for you will never outweigh the 9 times it ends in absolute disaster. What you've got to understand is there will always be another opportunity. Your job in the market is not to catch every green stock in the market or every big move in the market. You are going to miss them. So don't let your FOMO drive your decisions. Trade what you have planned, and that's it. Now, mistake number 3 can brew from mistake number 1, and it's revenge trading. Look, you had a bad trade, you took a loss, but you're upset and you want to get it back. But then look, you're trading out of emotion again, just like mistake number 2. What you have to understand in the market is losses are a part of the game. You have to accept that. There is no way to have a 100% win rate in the market, so why not keep your losers small, accept it, don't get angry if you take a loss, because look, it's part of trading. It's human nature to be upset when you take a loss on something because we want to be right, but it's impossible to be right every single time. Just through pure probability, you're going to be wrong about 30% of the time in your trades. There's no way around that. And so for the 30% of trades that you do lose on, you have to keep them small. Stick to your stop loss. Accept it. Don't get upset because you took a loss, because why would you get upset over something that you cannot control? All you can control is how you manage that loss and go into your next trade with a clean slate. Number 4 is confirmation bias. You have this setup that you're looking at as your top watch for the day. You're like, I'm gonna play this today no matter what. So then you go into the open with this thought in your mind that you're going to trade this regardless today. It doesn't meet criteria, but yet you still force a trade on it because you have this confirmation bias. And so you go into the open trying to persuade yourself into liking the setup still. So you have this tunnel vision. You're completely blind to the falsities of the setup. Even if it disagrees with what you want to believe, that's how we learn and that's how we grow. Number 5 is the pure lack of discipline, and this is one of the biggest ones in my opinion. This is where having a routine and a schedule and a set of rules comes into play. 2 of the most common rules that I see broken on a daily basis is position size and schedule. The amount you're risking in every trade should remain pretty much constant so you don't have any crazy blow up outlier losses. They're revenge trades. The ego can cause you to take some oversized trades, and that can also lead to blow-ups. Now, as you know, I only trade the first 2 hours of the market being open. I trade from 9 to 11 every day. That is the most predictable and active time in the market every day to be trading. That's where you're going to most likely find the most success in the market. So why not devote your time and focus to the most predictable and successful time of the trading day? So what I mostly find happen is whenever somebody's nice and green from the morning, they won't trade the afternoon. They lock up at their schedule at 11 o'clock and they're done for the day. They come back the next day and try to do it all over again. But what I see happen is whenever you're red on the day, you don't want to accept that. And so I see the same exact people coming in trading more on their red days, exposing themselves more on their red days, and as a byproduct, less on their green days. And so just by the simple nature of probability, you're always exposing yourself more to risk on the days where the market's not in your favor, and less on the days where the market is in your favor. And so regardless of the outcome of your trades every day, you have to stick and adhere to your trading schedule and your strict set of rules every single day. Whatever those rules may be, you cannot flip-flop with those rules just based on your execution that day. I know it's hard, but it's worth it if you want to survive and see success in the market. Look at the data, see what's working for you, see what's not working for you, do more of what's working, do less of what's not working, and over time, you'll thank me later. And so there you have it. 5 psychological trading mistakes that we all fall into sometimes. But recognizing them, being aware, and accountable is the first step to better trading. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What are some of the biggest psychological hurdles you face in your trading on a daily basis? And what can you do to prevent them from happening in the future? Now, with this crazy TikTok ban looming, I'll be a lot more active going forward on YouTube, so make sure to drop a like, subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And as always, make sure to claim your 7-day free trial to watch me trade live every single day and learn proper trading techniques. And I'll see you guys there.